Back with you, and we are reacting to how do you make hot dogs. If you guys watch this and you never want to see it again, click out of this video now, because I know people are traumatized because of this. So yeah, so let's start the video, guys. I love hot dogs, so this might ruin everything. I love hot dogs. It's like my main thing.
Hot dogs are an all-American fare, but most likely it was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea. In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them from push carts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot dogs are still the #1 treat on the street.
So that's not disgusting, they're just not cooked, okay?
Are made from a mix of pork, beef, and chicken.
Oh, that's good. I like all three of those.
Trimmings, pieces of meat left over from cutting steaks or pork chops.
Gross. Ew, they use stuff.
The trimmings are ground the same way butchers chop up hamburger meat, by pushing the cuts through grated metal plates.
Ugh, those are like little gnats coming out of the side. Oh my god.
Processed
Ew!
are added to the ground
What is that?
followed by food starch, salt,
Gross.
and other flavorings. These flavorings vary depending on where the hot dogs are to be sold, because people in different regions have different tastes. Water is sprayed into the mix, and everything is blended together.
I bet the people that make the hot dogs don't even eat hot dogs after this. Like, ugh. They put water in it? Gross. Oh, God. Is that pink?
The addition of even more
The water just sheds right through it.
And make the hot dogs
Gross.
Another
Gross.
machine purees the meat batter
Oh.
in emulsion and vacuums out any air.
That's like diarrhea coming out of this tube.
Long rolls of cellulose tubing are loaded into the stuffing machine. It pumps the meat puree into these casings, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches, the length of one hot dog. It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of hot dogs that would span a
Why did they even show that?
twice. Then, 3 of those hot dog chains are linked together to make an even longer string, and they're loaded several at a time into another machine, which drapes the hot dogs onto moving racks.
Now that looks
The
good.
process is carefully timed so that a twist always lands on the bar. The racks shunt the hot dogs through a
Ew, what's coming off of that? Is that
to an oven with
grease?
several cooking zones.
Ugh.
Liquid smoke seeps through the casing and adds flavor to the dogs as they bake.
So hot dog isn't really a hot dog without the flavor? Gross.
Hot out of the oven, these franks are drenched in cold, salty water to chill them in preparation for packaging. The hot dogs then file down to an unloading zone. Here, a machine pulls them off the bars onto a conveyor. Then, the hot dogs slide off the conveyor into metal containers. If you've been wondering about those black stripes on the casings, all is about to be revealed.
Ew. Oh my god, I do not want to know what's on
The
the
stripe is a marker attached to the casing. The absence of a black stripe means the hot dog is cooked and ready for packaging.
Okay, so it wasn't that disgusting. I thought it was like mold or
Inside the
something.
peeler machine, a tiny knife slits each casing along the top. Then, steamy air blows the casings right off the dogs. This machine
Steamy
kills
air
700
does?
hot dogs a minute.
Guys, I didn't think this was
casing has been completely removed.
that disgusting at all. But they just put it onto the
plastic
Now
bicycle
that's
chain.
disgusting.
The sprockets position the hot dogs for packaging. This factory manufactures an incredible 300,000 hot dogs an hour. That's close to 2.5 million per shift. They really do churn them out like sausages. Fire up the grill and a mouth-watering meal is just minutes away.
I'll still eat hot dogs after this. That wasn't that bad, guys. And we are not done yet, guys. We still have another React video. And still in this video, guys. So we're going to stop the video and we're going to be reacting to how they make McDonald's McDonald's chicken nuggets. So I'll be back. Hello everybody, we're back and we are reacting to how they make chicken nuggets. Oh, sorry.
And when I first saw it, I thought it was soft serve ice cream, and I'm like, why is everyone making such a big deal about it? It's in headlines, it's everywhere, right? So I finally decided to read the story to figure out what it is and why it's such a big deal. Jesus, I want you to go to the picture. And, okay.
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
Mercy, what is that? Look,
God.
Ice cream is good.
It does look like ice cream.
Okay, that's
Right.
a good guess. The second thing I thought was that it was like a boa constrictor or something, like, some sort of
Oh my
massive
God,
snake.
that is not a
A
snake.
massive pink boa constrictor.
Yeah, well, it's pink, that's, but somebody was having fun.
Right.
Maybe cotton candy. So what does it turn out to be?
It's actually mechanically separated poultry.
That sounds delicious.
I don't know what that is.
And this substance that you see here, which is known as poultry paste, is used in mass-produced chicken nuggets. So you would think like, oh, what's the big deal? It looks like finely
I'm never
ground
eating chicken nuggets
right?
again.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
it
I'll eat
turns out
hot
that
dogs.
back
I
in the
love hot dogs.
1960s,
I just...
meat
hot
producers
dogs. I
wanted
mean,
to
chicken
find a way
nuggets.
to
Ooh.
increase their profits, and
God.
they wanted to find a way to use the meat that's left behind, like tendons, meat that's stuck on bones,
Oh, gross.
eyeballs,
Eyeballs.
muscle tissue, all this part of the chicken that we used to toss out.
Right.
Okay. So what this machine does is you put all these parts
Oh, God.
and it
Oh.
grinds it all up.
Uh-huh.
And then they use this paste in chicken nuggets.
They put that in the
Also
blender?
use pork.
Gross.
So a lot of times they'll use it in bologna, or they'll use it
Oh
in
my
hot
God.
dogs.
Salami, pepperoni, which, I love
Oh, no
salami.
way.
And I read that, I was like, oh, no, disaster. Now, we always knew that what was inside a hot dog was disastrous, but actually seeing it makes it worse. And not only that, now you see it's pink, and so it goes through this whole process. And as I was looking at that picture, I actually figured out what it is. At least what it looks like. It looks like a pink elephant taking a dump.
It does, kind of.
Although I'm not sure that even the dump would come out pink. Nonetheless, okay. And so what did they do?
Okay.
They put ammonia.
Yes. Okay, so this doesn't seem like, even knowing that they put tendons and eyeballs and muscle tissue, maybe that doesn't gross you out. But what they do to make this matter taste good is disgusting, okay? So first of all, it's crawling in bacteria, so they wash it with ammonia.
Great.
And then the ammonia makes it taste really, really bad, so then they use artificial flavoring, and then since it's a weird pink color, they'll use artificial dyes.
Right. And by the way, why is it pink? Right? That's a strange color for a meat to be. My guess is a lot of...
Okay, bye guys. See you in the next video. This is getting really disgusting, so see you in the next video. Bye guys.